And that should see us good. Hello everyone. Welcome. Yep, that's working. Welcome back to SnowRunner. A slightly earlier time because I'm on holiday. Yeah. 10 days. Oh, such a luxury. Actually, it works out to be 12 days because I have a weekend in there as well. So, I'm celebrating. With a nice glass of wine, a slightly longer SnowRunner stream, and hopefully your company as well. So, where are we? What are we doing? What's going on? Last time, we got some big things done. We got, if I remember rightly, we got this roadblock cleared here. We got this pipe in the city dealt with. We got 2 pipes on the other map dealt with. And we started looking at... Oh, yeah, and we unlocked the logging warehouse up here with the elephant. So we actually got quite a bit done. Put some good percentage points onto the old what's the word I'm looking for? Region. That's what I'm looking for. Goodness me. See, the wine's already going to my head. It's not a good sign. Or maybe it is. So, since last time, basically all I've done is I brought the forester up here. Because what we need to do is we need to start producing some metal planks, some wooden planks. Very confused if logs started making metal planks. That would be very strange. But yeah, brought the forester up here, as you can see, with a trailer, and I am getting some logs loaded, both medium and short, in order to produce some standard and medium planks back at the sawmill on the next map. I am either going to need a lot of logs or not anywhere near as many as I think I'm going to need. And that is because all it says for the recipe is either 1 medium log or 1 short log for medium planks on wooden planks. And I don't know if it means 1 log, as in a load of 3 will give me 3 crafts, or whether it means 1 cargo of logs, which means that 3 logs will give me 1 craft. I don't know which way round it is, and it would be useful to know. I've been trying to find out. I haven't been able to find out, so here we are. I'm just going to load up as many logs as I can possibly muster at this point, and then we are going to skedaddle back to the sawmill to see if we can actually put all this together. So, I have, I think, 9 of each. I have 9 of each, which is either going to give me 9 of each plank or only 3 of each plank. So I want to load up at least another lot of each kind, you know? So we get some more logs loaded, I think. That's a little flyby there, camera. Most appreciated. So, good thing is that I've gotten rather good at this sense. Whether that translates to good only offline, off stream, or good on stream as well, I haven't got a clue. But so far, I've not had too much trouble loading this baby up. So hopefully that continues. There we go. There's 2. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 1 more lot of medium logs, and then after this one, I mean, and then 1 more Hey babe, how's it going? And then one more lot of short logs, and then I'm going to head and see, told you that would happen. As soon as I get on stream, my ability to actually control this crane goes right out. There we go. Perfect. Not at all where I wanted it. Right. I can nudge that back in a bit. That's better. Perfect. Right. Aye, no problem, babe. I don't know if it's worthwhile checking to see if anything is downloading at the moment, because my stream is currently telling me that it's unstable, so that might also be why got a delay. Hopefully it won't cause a problem. Just have to wait and see. Okay. More log. I managed to pick all three up there. Oh. Yes, but that wasn't going to last long, was it? Wish they wouldn't really move quite as thoroughly as they are right now. I can make this one up. That's right. Okay, that should be good there. Right, now let's go for one more lot of short logs. Pop those in the trailer there, and then hopefully that will be a sufficient amount of logs for the time being. I mean, I get the distinct impression that if it's not, I'm going to be back here collecting more logs in the very near future. But I hope that, at least for today, this amount of logs that I've got is going to be sufficient I have planned. What I would like to do today is actually get 2 bridges on this map finished and the delivery made to the quarry, which then gives us access to Mercer. That's what I would like to get done today. Aha. Just have to see how well that all pans out. Right. Get this last log loaded, and then we will have a look at the route that we're going to take back. Let me just say, the route that I took on the way here, which is the same way I came with the elephant, is not very good for this machine. It does not like it. In fact, I think if I'd been carrying any cargo, I would have been in big trouble. So kind of thinking I should probably avoid the route I took. That leaves the question of which route do I take instead, you know? There we go. Okay, so what we want to do now is push the brain. So that's it. Kind of act as some kind of roadblock to stop these blocks from falling off. Something like that. Have to see how well that works. But get this trailer hooked up. Hopefully we can then get things delivered. Alright. So yeah, the route that I actually came was straight from this gateway. So basically, this route here. But this section just here is really bad. That's where the roadblock was. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. So I am wondering if I can find a different route back to the gateway. And I'm thinking maybe going up here and then across this lake and around this way. Because we did make some good progress around this lake with another vehicle. So maybe what I could do is if I kind of come around here, maybe try and find a way to squeeze through these trees. I don't know. Could I maybe squeeze through there? Something like that. And then up here. Oh, wait a minute, because that bit there was not good. Maybe I should just... I'm really unsure. I really don't want to try going across this section here again. Maybe I could try and go like down here or something around it. But that does seem to be asking for trouble. So, then again, so does this route that I'm planning out at the moment. So, you know, watch this space. But if I kind of come around here and then try and cross the lake there, right, and then just come round and through the snow and then back to the gateway. I think that'd be a better route to take, at least with the cargo. I hope. At least the elephant is here if I need a hand, but I'm hoping that I can actually make it without needing an assist from it. That is what I hope. Wait, is there like a little crossing? Or not? I wanted to go there. Let me just go through it and just pull this closer. Pause. Slurp there. Slurp there. I think that should be fine. Oh. Is that a little crossing there for 2 arms, maybe? into the water here and come out here. You see? Like across there or something. Because that's a lot of Romulans over there that I'd have to maneuver around otherwise. So let's... Well, see that log on the top there, and really want it to roll to the right. I just know that it's probably going to roll to the left and off the truck. Not good. See it? It's just precariously balanced there. That's not a road. Surely. That's just a lake. Last thing I actually want to do is drive the Forester into something that can't get out. Looks like I might be able to go that way round. That looks far too deep. Oh, yeah, dangerous water level. What have I just done? Okay, catch the trailer here. Not going to work how I had envisioned it at all. I'll try and turn around and get my nose pointing over there. Hopefully I will also then have enough of a gap to pull the trailer around with me without it falling over. That is the okay. Right, now let's try this instead. This looks more manageable. I'm not going to say fully manageable, because I certainly can't make that turn, which means I've got to come up this way. At least that avoids the stuck on that tree. This way. Yep. Okay. That's worked. Has that log settled itself down, or have I lost the log? I can't tell, and at this point, I don't care. Because I ain't going back for it if it's fallen off. We are onwards right now. That's what we are right now. We are going forwards. Hopefully, logs we have all the logs we're ever going to need. Well, at least for now. Yeah. That we get those. Missed one. Oh, I hope I haven't chosen poorly here, you could say. I hope this is going to work out. I really do. Still an equally crazy route, that's for sure. Far too much uphill if you ask me right now, but I think once we get to the top of this hill, it should all be downwards. Hope none of these logs decide to slide off before we get there. That would be bad. That one there, but I think as long as the trailer is behind us, that is going to be prevented from falling off. Come on, Forrest, turn. Come on. That's it. Round, round, round. Now we need to turn back in the opposite direction. No, but sure. Actually, we'll probably be okay here. I think I looked at this gap and thought, yeah, I'm probably not going to get a huge truck through here, but I think I should be able to get Forrest through. Certainly hope so, because I can't reverse right now. Whoa! We lost a log. I don't even know if I can actually recover that right now or not. Without kind of going right off out of the way. Actually, Like, unhook the trailer there, I might actually be able to hook that. Can only hope. Let's have a look-see. Not from that angle, I can't. I could. I'm on top of the log, that's not going to help. Hope I'm going to have enough people here. Well, everyone, just got to banner bot. There we are. Okay. Back around to the back. That's actually logs have stayed on remarkably well. Right. Camera, you hear yourself. Right. Right, okay. That was a waste of fuel that I could have done without, but if we can at least get to the next map, then I can bring the atom over. And get this thing fueled. Matter of getting there. I mean, full lock, and it's just not turning. Come on, Forrester. You're making life 6 times harder for yourself because you're not following the tracks. Come on, get that nose round. That's better. When you're towing a trailer, but come on. Not that bad. Can you see the road ahead of me, please, Cliff? Please. Really like to see where I'm driving today. Ain't gonna get much warning of force adjustments whilst driving over this lot. I will say this vehicle is at least good at doing the wiggle. Keep us moving in this kind of terrain. Over that pondweed, whatever it is. Traction. A little bit more. Still creeping. If I can get a winch on those logs ahead of me there, I will have a much time. But now I'm just going to kind of try and haul myself through. That's it. That's it. Beautiful. There we go. I'm not sure if I've lost one of those logs or not, but it's too late for me to stop and turn around now. I'm just going to have to go with what I've got. If I need to come back, then I need to come back. That's all I can do about it, basically, at this stage. I ain't got the fuel or the time to mess around at this point. Name of the game. Rocking on through the night. Should be about able to make it gateway. I hope. But I'm definitely not going to get very far once I get to the other side. Taking those extra 60 litres of fuel out of the elephant, but I didn't want to leave it stranded either. If that thing runs out of fuel, then I really am sunk, you know? Why would I switch to my gear there? That was never going to work. Yes. very much hoping that the recipe is 1 log per craft, because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. I have to start making this journey multiple times with more logs. That's going to suck. Right. Yep, perfect. I can at least get down to the edge of the ice. That would be good. I don't know if that route was easier or harder than the one I took on the way in. Either way, come on, Forrester. Area in here, let's go. I haven't lost any of the medium ones. Definitely lost a short one. We have 3 complete cargoes and 2 spare logs now. The short ones, so hopefully that isn't going to bite me too much. Hard to say at this point in time. Follow the snow. Seems to be better. Okay. It is not exactly where I want to run out of fuel. Please. Oh, come on now. Don't get stuck here. No, 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 no. Forrester. Forrester. Oh, that front wheel is completely jammed in something. That's it. Perfect. Kind of, almost. Right, but please don't sink. Might have to stop here though, because I think if I go any further, I'm not going to be able to get the atom in. So, the atom is here. How much fuel does it actually have? Enough to refuel. Right, almost. So almost made it. Never mind, that's what we have. Vehicles for. Go and take this across to the filling station. We will probably get some points, but now just take it over and get the Forrester. Sun united. sharper than imagine. That bit. Perfect, we are there actually. Gosh. Close do I get to the edge of this? Oh, you see, because I risk the fury of the ice Doritos. I'm not too careful. Come on. Stuck as well. Come on. It's literally right there going, do not do this to me. Point. That one. I have got to say, I hate cracky ice on this map, more so than on any other map I have had the misfortune of encountering cracky ice on. Look at that. Because I hit that particular square millimetre. It's like, nope, now you're just going to fall in and not have any problem, any hope of getting out. Oh, no, 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 you absolute. Don't you dare do that to me. Oh. That I did not need, game. That I did not need. Thank you very much. But I did not need that. That was an unnecessary heart attack, is what that was. Thank you very much. Oh, Nelly, Nelly, Nelly. Goodness me. Whew. Oops, indeed, babe. Oops, indeed. Go. Right. This guy off to one side for now. Have to get him back to the refueling station at some point, but for now. Sit there. Oh boy. Right. Starting to wonder if I should go that way around the ice or not. Long way. Actually, I might do, because that other route has been churned up and destroyed by the atom there, and the last thing is to get stuck because another vehicle has created a passenger train. So I think I can go round this way. More hard ice pack driver. Doritos that decide they've taken a liking to our suspension parts. Ooh. That one right there, for example. Oh. Right. Back up the trail to the main road, then to the sawmill. Oh boy. Very near now. Log decides that it's going to stay with us. Be okay. Ay, 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 ay. Right. Come on. Nose round. Nose round. That's better. Go. Perfect, I think. No. Right here. It's nearly there. Ay, 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 ay. Right. Oh. Okay, give me 1 second there. Refresh my Twitch stream, Twitch feed there, just to make sure that everything is still good. Looks good. Yeah. Oh. God, this small room gets absolutely roasting hot. My lights and computer and the hot weather that we're enjoying at the moment is delightful, but it does mean that it's about 20 degrees in the house all the time. And UK being UK is that houses don't have air conditioning over here. Don't know why, but we just don't. Probably because in the past it's never been warm enough to require it, but I think it is now. Honestly, I do hope that builders are making new houses in the UK with air conditioning as opposed to just central heating, because definitely need it now. This country has warmed up. I mean, like, for the last 3 or 4 weeks now, I think, here in Scotland, it's been consistently, like, on and off. There's been periods of a few cloudy periods, a few rainy periods, but, you know, consistently we've been getting, like, 17, 18 degree days, which doesn't sound like a lot. But this is Scotland we're talking about. We actually have horizontal rain and fog that's, like, you cannot see 2 feet in front of you from, you know? It's, very unusual weather. Pretty nice weather. But unusual. Whoa, crikey, whoa, 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 whoa! When I hit the brake, I want you to stop. Certainly. When you're only doing 2 miles an hour to begin with. Forester is not a fast machine, alright? What you can do is stop when I tell you. I'm even going full speed at the moment. I've actually got my foot about half throttle. Apart from when we're going up hills like this, where you actually need full throttle. You just kind of slide back down again, but we get here, I'm kind of easy right off. Ooh, see care at all. Oh, right, okay, we are nearly to the sawmill. Thank the Lord for that. Okay. Now I've got to unload half of these logs so that I can reload and turn them in. But that's sorted. I have another truck up here waiting for me at the moment. Take the short logs. It's an old classic. Nothing that's gonna be used for any other job that it's currently doing. But I saw it in the garage whilst I was looking for trucks that I could put a short logging frame onto. Here we are. The Royal BM. I ain't seen that truck in a long time. Right. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that trailer. Pull a little bit further forwards. Then I'm going to put as many of these logs as I can to the Royal here. Come on. Well, I'm going to wish I've done this with a trailer, aren't I, huh? Yep, just not able to get any kind of things at all. That actually works just as well. Throw them over there. Ba-ba-da-boom. Grab at the edge. That's worked really well. As they're outside of the packing area for the trailer, for the attachment I should say, then they should be alright. Also, so long as they aren't going to be an absolute pain in the boonies to pick back again. Into BM here, just so that it's not all in the same place, you know? Oh, that is not the button I wanted to hit. Darn thing. That would rotate the crane, not rotate the head of the grab. Is that going to pack? Perfect. Okay, storehouse. A lot of medium logs. Now, moment of truth. Yes! It's the best one! That is the best way that could have turned out. Absolute perfect. I actually have no idea how many of these I'm going to need, but we least get put these into the warehouse. Right. Then we can keep them as logs there. Then when we need planks, we can actually make them. Otherwise, we can keep them as logs. We might actually need logs as well at some point. I imagine we probably will. I know there's at least one job on the map, on the other map, that needs 2 short logs, but we will, I think we'll deal with that at a later date and step. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, this was definitely the best scenario that we could have ended up with. I was thinking to myself, is it going to be, like I was saying earlier, is it going to be 1 log per craft, or is it going to be 1 bottle logs per craft? You know, like, so is it going to be, and the best situation, that's for sure. Or trying to get it over that last rib there, then set it down so that I can actually just drop them in. Like so. That is accepted, so here it is. 1. Oh. I meant 1 log, not 1 truck. We'll go for this one here because it's on its own. Oh, perfect, okay. Oh, man. Don't hold your breath, folks. We've got to do this with the short logs too as well, but I think for the short logs what I'll do is I will back this whole agglomeration up so that I can actually get access to the BM's logging frame. Thanks. At least once this is done, we shouldn't actually have to do this again. I think we'll probably have more logs than sufficient to run this. Perfect. Whoa. Again, not the button I was aiming for, game. I wanted... No, no, no. The lift. Lift. Said lift. Not, no, not extend. Where's the lift? There it is. Now I'm forgetting the controls, or this game is going too lally. From just too much logging. Try and get that. Yeah. Don't you start, game. You did this. You can grab it. To retrieve it. Although one thing I have just thought of is that the 2 short logs that I brought over here, I'm not actually going to be able to put in, am I? Because it will only accept a full load, which is annoying, but I don't think I'm going to need as many short logs as I have medium logs, so get away with it. Okay. Logs in. Brilliant. Right. Now then. Here. Short logs. Maybe I should just knock this trailer over. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to do that. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Oh, no, don't do... Stop it! Cursor keeps zooming off the screen when I don't want it to. Clicking on things that will no doubt cause me problems later on, but... Stop it! Stop it! New plan. I'm going to go park over here. It's the one thing I hate about this method of delivering logs. It can be a bit of a pain. There, back slightly. I literally just reverse into this. Knock him over. Well, that was a total miss, wasn't it? Oh, I have just made absolute dog's dinner of this, haven't I? That would have worked perfectly if it hadn't been for the crane! Game! You're doing this to me on purpose now. Logs, please do not do that. That is not very easy to do what I want to do. Again, shall we? Perfect. Okay. Let's pull this trailer out of the way, and then we should be good to lock and load. Hopefully. Right, trailer there. Where it's ended up. Let's no. Stop. Not try my patience. Whenever I was moving down one, it was moving down two there. I kept wanting to try and make me want that trailer, which is not what I wanted to do in the slightest. Of extras. One, no, just one. Just one. That's better. I will say one thing that I really wish to say but would address with this game is the functionality of the logging crane. Because function isn't something that I would associate. Short box. Perfect. Right. Next. What was that? Closer now. Way. One more load and that will be us. At least for the time being anyway. Log short, and I would have been able to get a load in there, but alas. Never mind. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, stop. Okay. Let's move these babies out of the way a little bit. And the forester as well. The forester is kind of out of the way already, so that's fine. That's fine. Right. Now, we can actually start looking at what we need to do various jobs. Not that one. So, this is the one we currently have tracked. Metal beams, slabs, and the generator. We have this one, which we do need the medium planks for, along with 3 cement. And then these 2 as well. Accept that one initially. Let's see, where can we actually get these various cargo? So, cement vehicle parts we can get there. Cargo containers we can get there. Oh yeah, the Kenworth is down there. So actually, could we get most of the stuff we need? Because we also need 2 medium planks, 2 containers. We could pretty much get everything right here and take it through. But the issue is that the trailer for the Kenworth gets stuck if we go through the port. So we would need to take a different vehicle through port with all this cargo on it to deliver it. Indeed. Also see where exactly this is going to. So the first lot is going there, the second lot is going here. So the planks and the cement need to be up here, whereas the rest of the cargo needs to be down there. Oh yeah, and I talked about driving up to this spot, dumping it over there, because that's a good place where it will just land straight down at the bottom. But that would mean we need a truck down there, a trailer. We do have the Taiga here. Send the Taiga down to grab all that stuff. That's no problem. Actually, the Taiga has a flatbed, so if we were to bring everything over to the port using the Kenworth, we could offload it onto the Taiga and send it down. It would also mean that I would need a truck up the top here. Which is not impossible if we repaired this bridge. So maybe I should do this bridge first. House and go yeah, I think this is probably our best bet first of all. At least that creates the bottom route, which we can then use to get around to the top route. So we need a route. Can I I get across there with the Slater? Or would it be better for me to go around? That is a very good question. I wish I could cut through here, like here to here. That would be a very useful thing, but I think if I head back in this direction, back round here, and then maybe I could just push right up to there, like that. Something like that. The slider is really big. Let's... Was there a refueling trailer here? There is, right there actually. If I head straight towards... If I'd known that that was there, I would have refilled straight away. Everything, but... Nope. Joyous times. It's obviously a mission trailer, so I don't want to train it. But I will take sufficient fuel out of it. So it's going. Look at that. Plowing through. Absolutely no problems at all. Guys, that's my favourite thing, not being able to steer. Absolutely fantastic. So come on, that's round. This is where I should be able to see make. I'm thinking. Up and over. Beginning to wonder if these huge trailers were a terrible, terrible mistake, but... Ooh, yeah, I don't think that's possible. But, certainly go around. Like, actually... turning angle. Nice steer again. That would be nice. That's it. I'm going. Perfect. Whoa. Steady on, my man. My main elephant. Try and get up this hill. That's pretty entertaining. seriously asking for trouble here, but hey Walker, nice to see you. How you doing? I am getting myself stuck, it would seem. Oh, I'm doing okay, I think, more or less. Doing even better if I could get the darn slider up this hill, preferably with the trailer. Yeah, I saw your message on the Discord, Walker. Good job. Well done on finishing this region and leaving this hell behind. Because I am very quickly running out of patience for this region. It's... You know, I've said previously that I would appreciate more of a challenge, but there are times when I think to myself, why did I say that? It just seems to be... region just seems to like kicking you in the shins, worst possible times. But yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. I mean, it did just take me nearly an hour and a half to transport some logs across the map, which is pretty crazy. But I suppose not to be unexpected with this map. I have the bridge works done, I would be in a much better position. The bridges on this map are causing quite the headache, shall we say. Not to mention the need for wood planks, medium planks, that was pain, shall we say, but I just go straight across. Is the cracky ice going to let me just go straight across? Or am I going to end up drink somewhere? How about that? Almost. Almost. glad I'm not carrying any cargo at this moment in time, because that would be really bad right about now. But we are nearly to our first pickup point, which is good. The question is, once we've got everything, how am I going to get it to where it needs to go? Oh, yes. Delightful scenario. No engine stall, please. Come on now. Chan. This is where we get the slabs on the beams. I think this is where we get the slabs. On. Oh. Right. Yeah, please. Because if memory serves me right, there is a job. Yes. Yeah, right. I'll just detach that trailer for a moment. Put my nose into that. Perfect. Oh boy. Oh wow, okay, so the large pipes are... Whoa, okay, the large pipes are actually right there for me to collect, 1 and 2. I honestly get the feeling that it might be easier to, not. Maybe I could do that whilst I'm here. At least maybe I could dig these pipes out whilst I'm here. Would it be to get them? Certainly couldn't get that one down there from where I am. Could only get that one. So yeah, no. I don't think I'm going to follow that. Yeah, not just yet anyway. I might just bring some pipes from the next map actually. It'll probably be easier than trying to get those. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Walker. Sorry if you typed that a moment ago. I was lost in my own world there. But yeah, the logging on this map is thoroughly insane in every way, shape, or form. Right, blocks, cement, and slabs. Oh, no, don't want them on the loading platform. Rude. Cool. And also cement. Is it worthwhile getting the cement for the other bridge? Right here. Or am I just trying to do too much at once? I could very well be trying to do too much at once, but then again, you never know. No easy way of getting there, that's for sure. I think it would probably be easier to bring it from the other map, because I've got to go to the other map to get vehicle parts anyway at the same warehouse, so I may as well just stick what I've got. I think for now. Try and make it around this corner now without losing those slabs. It. That lamppost is in a brilliant position, I will say. No idea where this generator is, though. That's kind of a slight worry, because I could have been driving straight past it at some point here, and I wouldn't even know about it, because I did peruse the map, but I couldn't see anything, so likelihood is that it's actually in sections of the map that I'm not going to hidden behind a shadow. It's not too far away. I don't want to have to trudge across the entire map to find a generator that I couldn't possibly afford. Now. So. Come on. Head up. Whatever you're stuck on. Dog of a thing. What are you catching on? This is what I don't understand about half the routes on this map. There are seemingly invisible snags you just catch, and it brings everything to an absolute grinding halt. You know, I mean, what's going on here? Like, seriously, what is actually going on here? What is it that's catching? Don't understand. Oh, Nelly. Yeah, I think one of the problems I am having with the Elephant at the moment is that I don't have its top engine. Why did I do this? Why did I go this way? What have I done? All ruined on the other side of this rock. But yeah, I currently haven't found its top engine yet, so I'm kind of a little stumped. I don't think the top engine is that much more powerful than the one that I've got currently, but I think it's enough that it's kind of struggling in some situations. This one, for example. Come on. Oh, you son of a gun. Your turning radius that brought me this way. Thank you kindly. No one to blame but yourself, elephant, having to deal with this terrain. And probably me for making snap-second decisions that were inappropriate. Over to this racetrack, I should have perhaps a little bit better terrain to drive on, hopefully. Go and get some fuel as well, actually, because there is a fuel tanker over here. Lord knows I need it right about now. Yeah, would you do me the honours of fetching me some fuel? Just I know I saw a fuel trailer somewhere. There it is. What are you? I hate this map. I actually hate this map. I really hate everything viscerally about this map. Like, it's not even slightly funny right now. You know? It's not even slightly amusing. I literally just want to get to the fuel tanker, which is there. And I can't even get there, because apparently this snowdrift is made out of curses and attitude. Get on over there, go on. Oh. Come on! Absolute waste of my entire existence. Come on! Least you could do is put some winch points here again. Come on. Relax. Might not be so bad if I wasn't actually profusely sweating at the moment because this room is so hot. You know, it is ludicrously warm in my room right now. I think it's actually affecting my concentration and my patience a little bit. Yeah, even so, it's kind of ridiculous. It's okay. I'm dragging a trailer with me and I've got to get back over this to Big Boy, haven't I? know what? Let's get the R over the drift first. And then... I wouldn't care, but I feel like I've done an hour at the gym already just from having to fight the steering so much, you know? Now. Right, refuel from... Oh, I know, Walker. That's how I failed the contest when I was trying to do it with the Yar during my scouting run. I took that corner and I thought, you know, ice, I'll just slide. So I took it with a bit of speed and instead of sliding, the tyres caught on the rough ice and just sent me rolling. And of course, there's nothing here that you can even use an autonomous winch for. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun, you know? Right, if I make it over to here, right, then I can take off the heavy cargo, go over, pick up the metal beams, come back, load the cargo back on, and then I should be able to make it over here and up and round. That is the plan, I say. That actually becomes something that occurs or not is another matter entirely. I do not want to be taking all these concrete slabs down to the metal plant. No, I want to here. So that I can actually, first of all, have room for all this. Perfect. Okay. Suspension raised or lowered? Raised. Good. Perfect. Okay. Let's go get these metal beams. Really don't know if this is the easiest way to do this particular job or not, but it feels like this was what was intended, you know? Both of these factories being where they are. I hope that this is as intended, because otherwise we'll have issues. And it's like driving a pig. Yeah, I am... Stop it. Camera. Yeah, I am seriously starting to... After initially being reasonably impressed by the elephant, I really am starting to more consider how good it is at certain things. I mean, I know I'm dragging an 8-slot trailer through terrain I probably shouldn't be, But, you know, there are trucks that will be able to do this without any problem, you know? I feel like a lot of the other heavy trucks not having as much of an issue as the elephants. But then again, maybe they would. Maybe I'm judging the elephant with them. But, yeah. I kind of wish I had the seats pulled this trailer at the moment as opposed to this thing. Just, extra insurance. But we will make it one way or the other. We will make it. Stuck on it. Taking wide lines. Yeah, it is quite slow as well. I must say, I like the power of the crane. The crane is really quite good. That is actually quite impressive. Yeah? It's actually the most powerful crane under the big cranes. But I don't really know if that makes up for the rest of it. Maybe for lighter jobs, where its power isn't as problematic. Maybe I should have stuck this thing with a 6-slot trailer. Fewer parts and just had done with it that way, something like that maybe, then that would have been a better way to use this thing. But, hey, you know. This is the life of a snowrunner, finding out exactly how far you can push certain vehicles, how far too far, yeah? Doing too badly at the moment. Okay. Right, the daylight is returning. At least turn those lights off and actually see where we're going for the remainder of this trip. Get those concrete slabs back on board, and then delivered. As long as nothing terrible happens en route. Knowing this game is not realistic fear. Get some turning in. That's better. Down there. Up, down. There. I actually have to make this turn. Wait for it. actually doing too badly. You know, I complained, but it has actually made it through very sticky situations then, so certainly can't complain about it. Now, the question is, what is this crane slabs back? That's actually pretty impressive. Most cranes would be struggling at this point. Right. Back. Perfect. That is a very good crane. I actually wish we had that crane on a few of the vehicles. That is very impressive. Full reach there, and still able to make that work, those concrete slabs. Right, now, final one. Go on the roof. Certainly big enough to house an entire slab. Probably big enough to house several slabs for that matter, but one is good enough. Go that way across. Fine, but never mind. Very big top hat. Right, let's have a look here. I think if I go back across here, refuel, and then come round here to here. And at this point, I'm going to see if I can go straight up this hill here, or if I have to actually go all the way around. Because if I can go straight up that hill, then I can just come straight over there and drop all of this stuff off. So let's see if I can do that. Reason I'm coming this way first. I want to have the opportunity to refuel here before I carry on. Problem with that last time. No. Going the other way, absolutely fine. No worries whatsoever. Coming this way, yeah, you'll be alright. Fuel. Back, come on. I want it to come back. I want it to go that way. Now, so here's your chance. Where I'm supposed to go. That perhaps. Snowy bit there. Get high gear on this. On this surface. Good. Good. Approaching. That is a steep incline there. Maybe coming down, but I get up. That is the question. Can I get up that? The weight that I'm going to need? That is a good question. That is quite a tight turn at the top because you know what? We're going to try it. Worst comes to worst, we have to abandon all hope. Reverse back down, but at least we have a semi-trailer and got it's going to beach me. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to beach me. Why wouldn't it? Okay, fine. You want to go the other way? You go the other way. Let's see how I care. Yeah? Trailer and a stupid beat. Making me go the long way round. Take out these snowmen in frustration. No. You're not allowed to get stuck now. No, you're not allowed. Trailer! You're the one that wanted to come this way. Do not dare think about getting stuck now, alright? Infuriating piece of garbage. Ah, take that, snowman. You see what it's devolving me, this game, I tell you. Actually devolving me. Oh, the snowmen felt my wrath. They shall forever fear the coming of the great. smart idea of reaching me now. Come on. Here is where we start going 2 feet an hour. Oh, okay. Ah. I'm gonna have to slowly work my way up using ever-increasing reach points here. Get up and round this because otherwise I don't think I'm going to get up. Okay, so white. Okay, not quite as bad as I was thinking, but that is a bit of an incline there. Still not that great. Come on, elephant. I need this turning circle now. I said I need a turning circle, not, you know, a half-baked attempt to kind of, you know, look direction. Right, okay. Snow push through. Getting there. Game, likes it or not, I shall arrive and I shall fix this bridge. And there is nothing it can do to stop me. Well, actually, you know, take that back, there is a lot that it could do to stop me. But let's hope it doesn't. Never say never. There's the road. Come on, elephant. Giving me enough headache so far. Let's get this done. All this for a bridge. Still only half of the job. You know, I've still got to find this generator wherever it is. I've not even seen a generator as far as I can remember. You know? in all of my travels around the map, I've not seen a generator. I've seen plenty of other types of trailer, but no generator. Not that I'm aware of seeing, you know? Two of them. Let's go. Oh, totally. I am so going to be happy when I actually have the road network up and running, Walker, you know? I'm just trying to keep myself reminded that that's what I'm working towards. It's like, I shouldn't have to struggle this much again. Phase 1 complete. Where is this darn generator? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I hate my life. It's all the way over here. Is that it there? That'll be it there. I thought that was a sideboard, curtain side of trailer, but apparently not, no. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. That sucks a lot. I have absolutely no trucks in that vicinity whatsoever. None. The closest I would have would be the Voron, I think. That's not exactly the truck I want to use for this job, though. Get there without this bridge being finished. I suppose I could build this bridge first, and then just go up, get it, and drag it round. That means I've got to start work on the other bridge, and the other bridge is quite a lot of stuff that I need. But might be the easiest way to do it. Vehicle parts, 2 planks, 3 cement. I think I could get most of that stuff over here. In fact, I think I can get all of that cargo on this map. But that means bringing it through the port. And the last time I tried to bring Kenny through the port, it got stuck. So the port has cargo containers. The sawmill has the medium planks. And then this one down here has the cement and the vehicle parts. I really want to finish this bridge. Oh, actually, if I went and got 4 wooden beams, right, from the sawmill, with Kenny, right, dropped 2 of them at the port, took the other 2 down here, I could finish this bridge, right, which means I could got an easier way of getting to this warehouse, which then means that I can get the vehicle parts and the cement from there, come back across, down at the port, grab the beams, grab the cargo containers, take it all through. Kenny might get stuck again, like it did, but I can bring the Voron over to drop off all the stuff and then make a couple of shuttle runs with Voron in order to get everything over there. Yeah, it's kind of like a massive detour, but But I think this might be the best way to do it. At least the Kenny has a very nice saddle. No. Shouldn't get stuck in. Here's hoping. Shortcut here. Did I go through there or did I go through the other side? Yeah, came through. Down, did that's so. Anyway, no. I've not actually done this route from this side, so I'm not actually entirely sure. Yeah, I think so. Fine. It says. I don't remember having this one. Oh, nice. Last time I used this route, I'm doing the same thing. Maybe not, I don't know. Every time I try to do something that I've done before, it always goes wrong. What is going on with this map? Come on! Through we come. Right now. Stop misbehaving. Not have patience for you right now. Yourself through. You know, Amandra was tricky, right? Like, well, the whole of Kola Peninsula was tricky, right? But in some ways it was kind of fun, alright? Amoa, for all the brutality, it was kind of fair, and at least the routes that you had to take were, whilst long, they were traversable for the most part, you know, with the right vehicle. I feel like the devs on this map just decided that they were going to make your existence a actual living nightmare. You know? Because I'm what? Maybe 25-30% done with this map. And frankly, I've had enough. You know? If I could wave a wand and finish this area tomorrow, I would, because there is part of me that is just actually sick, tired of having to pull every last inch of my vehicles through some of these routes. You know, it is needlessly just needlessly long-winded places. I appreciate the fact that like 90% of the bridges and crossings and the roads that we have access to we can actually fix on this map. I wish we had that on some other maps, let me tell you. But I feel that the process of fixing these bridges and roads and stuff is probably one of the worst in the universe, you know? It is just unpleasant getting to some of these places, you know, and having to do it multiple times does not help its existence at all. Anywho, I'm gonna drive all the way over there, so fuel. Okay. There we go. Right. Oh, who parked this C500 here? Seriously. Who left this here? Out the way. Skedaddle. Out the way. I need through. Then again, half battle with Snowrunner is the struggle in getting there. Yeah? And without the struggle, it wouldn't be Snowrunner. But sometimes I do feel like I'm kind of trying to climb uphill, you know, with both hands tied behind my back, whilst the slope has been covered in margarine, you know? There is a point. Oh man. Now I have to try and work out a way of turning this trail around. That's going to be entertaining. Because there's not enough room at the saw now to turn this thing around by any means. So I've got to turn this around before I get there. Hey, no problem, Walker. Catch you later. But yeah, I've got to turn this thing around before I get to saw. Preferably close to the sawmill so that I can load the trailer up. Whoa! Ow! What on? The rock made out of plutonium. Yeah, I need to turn this round here, basically. Reverse it. Oh, that's something. Post. game, can I please have functionality back? Thank you. Bad enough trying to work this game when controls actually play nice with you. Sometimes it's just like... Sometimes it feels like... Oh, get off! Off! Trailer! How do you get off? Get off! No! Off! Bloody fucking thing! Oh, it's not one thing, it's a flaming another. Just turn around. Why can you not just turn around? Swear. It's so annoying sometimes. I have to bring a truck down from here to help with this, because if I don't, I'm going to flip this trailer over, and if I flip this trailer, I am not going to get it back the right way again. At least, not with any kind of... I've got to try and pull this corner round this truck so that I can hook it up. You're too far away. Yeah, of course I am. Come on. Over here with you. Over here. This way. No, 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 no. Don't you... I hate this region. I hate it. I actually physically hate this region. Yeah, no, it's upside down now. Forgive me if I don't talk for a moment, guys. I am too hot and too just fed up to make small talk. I am honestly not enjoying myself right now. This is after the calamities and catastrophes that we've had previously. I thought I'd seen everything that this region was going to throw at me, and honestly I was wrong. Honestly, this region can go and do one. I'm going to put that out there, and I'm going to say it right now. This region can actually do one. I am so sick, so tired of dealing actual nonsense that this region is giving me right now, you know? It's just like, if the Zeeks hadn't been here, what was I going to do? Just the second time. I haven't felt this way in a very long time when it comes to SnowRunner. This region is actually testing my patience in every possible way. The sooner I'm done with it, the better, to be absolutely honest. And roll on phase 16, because it won't be phase 15. I honestly have respect for everybody that has finished this region, because if and when I finish it, it's going to be an actual miracle of biblical proportions. Right. 4 of those. I'm going to have to load these onto the frame one at a time. I can transport them down to the trailer and take them, rotate. Any other time I try and do that with cargo, it rotates on the spot. Not when I actually want it to. Right. On. Oh, yeah. Probably doesn't help that my office at the moment is about 600 million degrees. I actually have to look into getting a fan for this room for future streams, because the weather is going to keep on being as warm as it is. This room is going to be as warm as it is right now, long term, so... Okay. not going far with this lot. Just down to the trailer. Dump it on the trailer. Hook the trailer up, pack this down. Then transport it over to where it needs to be. The bridge job down in the south, I believe, is actually a contract. So that would be the contract off the list. And get that sorted. Start working on that bridge, because I think we're going to need that bridge intact before we can even get the generator. So yeah, otherwise it's going to be an absolute nightmare, I think, getting the getting that generator moved. So I think it's definitely easier to get this other bridge done first. There are, I think, 4 big jobs left. 2 bridges. There's the delivery to the quarry. That's the gateway. I think if we can get all of those done, we'll have access to warehouses and routes and everything else that we need to actually make our life somewhat easier. I'm not going to say this region easy at all. We will get there though. For all of my ranting, sometimes I literally just have to rant in order to blow off a little steam, shall we say, guys? It's nature of the beast, I think. Right, there we go. Okay. Rain. Oh, right. Boy up. Let's get this delivered. Without damaging anything possible. Oh, blanks, there we go. Right. Back to the port. So we'll drop 2 off. 2 of these planks off at the port. Head round to the other bridge. Get that built. Oh, Ellie! Once we get to the port. I could bring this beast to the next match. I could have a lot more fun. But until we get that gateway sorted out, I don't think I'll get this guy through to the next map. Because the port is not accessible to an 8-slot trailer. Hey ho. bridge to build down at the bottom there as well now. Well, thank you very much, game. Yeah, I think there's a pontoon bridge down there that we can actually build. I don't know what cargo. I don't know if it's a contract or a task. Probably a task at this point. I would have noticed a contract for it, but see, that isn't a major priority at the moment. It's not for right now. Main routes. Major things. Almost. Yeah. Perfect. South. So get down to the port. Rations. Parts. Should be good. I find it hilarious that I still haven't been able to fix the tank tyre, because all of my vehicles have a spare tyre. It's actually kind of comical. Hey, gangster, yeah, rough is the adjective for this work, for this region, that's for sure. It's just... I feel like once I have the bridges done, it will be easy. Not easy, but easier, you know. But really, it's... getting these bridges done is so hard. You know, it's not even a case of it just being slightly tricky. No, it is hard. You know, I feel like I'm kind of running around the Northern Aegis sometimes. I know that's quite a bold statement to make, because the Northern Aegis is a beast itself, but sometimes I do get reminded of that particular map's difficulty. I'm actually half tempted to bring the big guns out, like big guns. I feel like I should be bringing the other Zings out, getting them working on the cargo deliveries. There are some areas of this map that are ridiculous. And again, maybe I just need to work on my route planning. Okay? I know. I think I accidentally went the wrong way when I took this my little shortcut earlier. It's not that big from past them. Gotta go round island, around this rocky outcrop. Why all of this is taut, that's where the trails go. Round here. Go straight under that bit there. That's why I had such a hard time with that earlier. Should have gone earlier. Now I know. The more you know. Stay right here so I can get the swing. trailer. Actually, I wonder if I should go through. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through. Right. You're using a modded truck. Yeah, if this wasn't a kind of no mods playthrough, then I too would also be using no mods as well, I would say. And this cargo contains right in the way. Hey, at least that's the cargo containers. I don't need to bring those through again. Right. Back to the crane. Pull two of these off. Yeah. Head back through. Oop. Okay. Door. Oh, there we go. Okay. I will. The Kenworth does sound fantastic. Yeah, that is one thing that has in its favour in every way. It does sound amazing. Got two beams there. Yep. Medium planks, I should say. Right. Now we need to retop these parts. Perfect. Lights, overdrive. Let's go. Put this double. That's the one. Okay. Onwards. Hopefully to some sort of glory and reward at the end, but I'm not holding out much hope. Ah, boy. You know, what I will say about this region is that it is very disheartening, like, early on, because it makes so little progress. Like what you can and can't do, because you're spending so much time, you know, you're spending so much time fixing these bridges and blocking roads, having to go really, really bad ways to get there, you know? But it feels like you're not actually getting it. And it gives you this kind of like early false progress, you know, where you feel like you're going to be here for 17 years simply because of how long it's taking to do like the first few missions. I'm hoping this is the case. This is kind of the impression that I've gotten from other people, in that once you have bridges sorted, once you have the other roadblocks kind of taken care of, it becomes a little bit less awkward. I've just remembered this hill that I've got to climb here, and that is awkward. You know, this trailer. I just hoped I wouldn't have to do it again, but then again, this is the kind of map that makes you do terrible routes several times with vehicles that very much are not suited. We are hauling an absolutely massive amount of cargo. Kenny, seriously, it's just a rock. It's not that big a deal. Well, that's better. Kenny really does not like this particular hill. No, it really does not like this hill. There. Fixed to a winch point that's actually in front of you. No, apparently you can't, because you don't have the winch length. Of course you don't. Come on. Get round. That's better. This is very much not a 8-slot trailer route. But we'll get there. One way or the other. Like I said, at least this time we aren't carrying a huge heavy load of cargo. Like we were last time. I think last time we had a load of rolls, beams, various other bits and bats. But this time the load is a lot lighter. Hopefully, be here to get around this corner. About a 6-foot turn to go around here, because last thing I want to do is go off the edge. To get the right angle at it. Close up to this point. Was close to this edge. So front tires are not doing a thing. That's it. Right. There we go. That got it. Perfect. And we still have the cargo on board. Good. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. It's going back down isn't as hard. Gravity helps. Uphill struggle is the worst one with logs. Side of that because now I'm going to trailer. Oh, maybe not. Ah, thank you. Right, let's get this bridge built. Let's get the other supplies we need for this bridge. Let's try. Don't know if we'll be able to. Let's try and get it finished. Absolute dog, do not do that. Ay, ay, ay. Every time, you know? Every time, guys. Yeah, I feel like we'll get a start on building this bridge, but this will probably be finished it. Oh. Actually, speaking of next time, guys, next Sunday is actually my 41st birthday, so I will probably stream it, but I might stream at a slightly different time just so that I can join the company. I might do like 12 to 3 or something like that, instead of 3 to 6, like I usually do, just so that I can enjoy the evening. But I'll have a think about that. I'll discuss it with Natalie. It depends what we end up doing as well, you know. What we end up doing, but I'll let you guys know. I will be streaming on Wednesday as well. Farming sim. Checking out the new precision farming. About that, so join me for that if you like your farming. We've got a bit of time. Try. Get as much of this done. So, same thing if I touch this in that. That hackathon. So, perfect. All right. All right, bridge. Unable to complete you last time, but today we finish you. Two planks. Look at those. That was an interesting little animation there. I think why they call it a pontoon. Oh my god, a pontoon bridge, of course, is going to be all... Oh, I don't like that. That is horrible. Oh, I'm going to go back across that with cargo. Oh my god. I don't like that bridge. I do not like that bridge at all. That is... Ah, that is terrifying. Actually kind of terrifying. Right. I thought the bridge was going to go across there. No, that's the port, isn't it? That's not, Do I take it fast or slow? Well, I certainly don't stop. Once I'm on it, I'm going. And I'm not. Drunken Canadians, yeah, definitely. I am not messing around once I'm on that bridge, you know. Just gotta make sure that I don't, steer too much in one direction or the other, that's all I've got to do. It's, now that bridge could be a calamity if I took it the wrong way. Nice snakes. Trailer through. Snakes trailer through here like I did last time. I was over here with the elephant last time. So, if the can you get your hot. Right. Right. Okay, we need 3 vehicle parts. 1, 2, 3. We also need... What else do we need? 3 cement. Cement. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, it's frozen, has it? Let me just have a little look at that. And we're back. There we go. Yeah, that's just our internet being terrible, babe. That's what that is, basically. I asked Robin about setting up the routers when she was over last night, but she didn't have enough time yesterday. So yeah, I really do have to get those booster routers set up. But I haven't got a clue how to do it, which is the problem. Haven't got it. So I have to wait for her to do it. But that also means that I've got to remember to ask her to do it when she comes over. So, you know, that's a problem. It's, my brain's just like, oh. Oh, I think it's more intensive, but also I think you've been streaming stuff like in the bedroom, which is like only a ceiling above the router. I've got like a ceiling, several walls, so it's further for the signal to go, which is the problem basically. much. I hate so much of all of this. I just feel like at any moment I'm going to fall off or the trailer's just going to slide into the drink. Oh, okay. Yeah, Gangster. I was just discussing that with Natalie. Basically, the internet signal in my office is not the best, and we need to set up some booster routers. So that's the issue. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We are good. Let's head back up to the port. Get this bridge construction underway. Perfect. For the tank. And let's go. You know, I wonder if I'd be better off. I think. I just remembered that at the top of this pass there is another trailer, but I think it's only a 3-slot trailer part of the 6-slot trailer. I grabbed it, I think, but just have to make it do. Yeah, I think it does that, Gangster, when it loses signal for a moment. It says the stream has ended, but it's actually just an interruption in signal. It's very annoying, actually. But good to have you back. Come on, Kenny. Nice roads plus cargo. It's very slow, Kenny. It is making about 20 rotations for every inch tarmac it actually presses on. A lot of white stuff though, and should be able to climb. Nearly there. Stop to the left. Get over this crest. That. Calm down. least it's not far from the port gateway to where we have to go. It's just a matter of getting there. Thing. Yeah, we can't just that way. That would be so much easier. Bad angle there. Check that. Board, 3 of each. Yep. Perfect. Okay. I didn't hear anything fall off, but then again, it's quite loud. Oh, so close. We were close now. Try to go. Play nice with me. Play nice. There we go. Whew. What it is, babe, is a return to the difficulty that we had during first expansion to the game. First expansion was really tricky, really difficult. This is a return to those times, for sure. It's not to be trifled anyway. As I've been finding out, this map will chew you up and spit you out. 1 second, everyone. Yeah, I did ask for this. I will very much openly admit that, you know, I have been saying for a long time we needed some harder SnowRunner maps. I didn't expect this. I was hoping for maybe something tricky, but a little trickier, shall we say, than what we've had before. But this is another level entirely. Very dare. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Taps. Time to go. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Got the cargo containers, so we don't need those. Let's go straight through port. Ah. There we go. stuff off. And that, and then bring the guy back through so that I can bring the Take B in to actually deliver this lot. Yeah, really had hoped that Sabre would fix this. Because trailer fits, but apparently one of the axles isn't allowed. See, one of the axles there is buried in the ground and not allowed to come through. And if I no, even if I move this guy, even with it being unpacked, it's still gonna cause problems. Right. Let's go. Get some fuel. Get that tire fixed. I really, really do. Affecting the Tager's overall balance in every way. That. We'll go get some fuel, and then we'll come back. Fuel station is right here. The bridge itself isn't actually that far up the road. Getting the cargo from port to here is going to be actual hardest part. The rest should be relatively simple. It's just a road haul at that point. Might get it done. Let's see. We're only going to be on for about another half an hour. Something like that. Let's see. And out. If I don't get it done, I will definitely get it done early next episode, so that's always a nice bonus. Yeah, we are getting very close to getting both of these bridges fixed by the end of today. Give me a trailer. All the sparkles in the sunlight. It's very cool. Right. Containers and vehicle parts. first, and then go back with a lot of stuff. Thanks. Oh. I think we'll get this first stage sorted. I don't think we'll quite get the next stage sorted. That entails us getting down to the bottom bridge structure as opposed to just the top. I think it's the other way around, in which case we probably won't get either of these bits done. But we'll at least if we can start getting cargo moved, that is a bonus. Let's actually turn around prior to all this. Have that job. In here, and we'll see if we can't grab that last piece of cargo there. So that it's off the back of Kenny. That's it. Load this machine. In the front here. There, right. Okay, so first things first. Vehicle parts. Interesting way to pick it up, Kenny, but if it works, it works. Perfect. Right. Perfect. Change over. That down. Perfect. Right. Last one. And then I can pull the door on forward and I can load up the cargo containers. And I can start my run. Perfect. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, that one. Now, perfect. Off. Yeah, that kind of works, I guess. Alright. Oh. Oh. I guess I could leave the Kenny here for loading purposes, can't I? So... swing that out for a moment. I can unpack and pack. You have got to be kidding me! You actual son of a gun! Oh, Get back on the trailer now! How actually dare you? Thank you very much. I'm going to have problems with that piece of cargo. I can just see it now. It's respectful. Spent all of that time loading it. That is just not right. Okay, right. Let's get this lot of cargo over to the bridge. Oh. There we go. Right. I do hope the first step of the handling is at the top, not the bottom. I can just see it not being that way around though. I can honestly see it, this cargo going to the bottom of the valley, and the rest of the cargo going to... Stop opening that when I'm moving the camera. Bad enough it's jerky. Having to use two different control systems to do things, you know? That is. Occasionally it gets very confused. Ah. This might be the way to do cargo deliveries. Like once we've got the major routes, I might leave great big 8-slot cargo trailers for the roads, and then have lots of little vehicles like this guy standing by at various points on the map to take cargo elsewhere. Who knows, it's been cured from wherever it needs to be picked up. Really don't want to take those big 8-slot trailers anywhere I don't need to take them. A lot of work. Whereas that, nice and easy, even with a busted tyre, Hager comes through absolutely brilliantly. Thinking of it, the elephant has some spare tyres. Definitely bring the elephant here. Give the Tiger a spare tyre. Might actually do that. First of all, let's get... No, I'm just driven past the fuel station. It's fine. I'm going around the corner here. Dropping this cargo off, then heading back in. No big Yep, I think this cargo has to go down. It might be getting, yeah, it's got to go down into the valley. So I think this is going to be getting thrown off the edge. And I think what I might do, guys, is once we've dealt with this cargo, I can call it for today. It's coming up towards 6 o'clock now. I don't want to rush myself. And, oh, yeah, big time. Very big time. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this cargo off over here at the edge of the cliff. And I go cab view. Would, if it would let me. Cab. This game I've forgotten actually. I'll have to actually look at. It? I do not know. I do not do cab view at all if I can help it. Did I completely miss it? Switch. Toggle camera, is that it? There we go. That's alright, babe. Totally understandable. Right, I wonder. I'm actually going to be able to. Put some anchors out. Just in case. Last thing. Seeing an issue already. I'm not actually close enough to the edge. Here we go, some last minute excitement. Oh, you are actually slightly infuriating. I'm going to need a bigger crane for this. The last thing I want to do is drop this into the ravine and it not to go anywhere. Not to go where it needs to. Come here, you blasted thing. Bad enough you don't want to go down. Least you could do is come back up again. Alright. I might have to bring the elephant round simply to deal with this cargo. I think its crane is significantly bigger. But we'll end there with the Taiga balanced precariously on the edge of the cliff. Yeah. Turn that engine off. Enjoy the glorious. This map is gorgeous, you know. Aurora Borealis. This time of year in this part of the country, localized entirely within my SnowRunner game. And with that meme quoted, guys, it's time to end for today. So I'll do some cargo movement before next time, so that we can start with start with some bridge fixing next time round. And yeah, don't forget, farming sim on Wednesday, back to SnowRun on Sunday, and it will be a birthday stream. So until then, guys, do take care. Oh, light turned off. How dare. Until then, guys, take care, stay safe, and I will catch you